This is the retail packaging of the Mi 10, and as you can see, it's a simple black box with a number 10 written in bold in the front. Now we also have some mentions of the 108 MP on the top, referring to the 108 megapixel camera. And at the bottom it also says Snapdragon 865, which is Qualcomm's current flagship chipset, and it also supports 5G networks. And at the back we have some of the Mi 10's highlight features such as 8K video recording, the Snapdragon 865, an HDR10 Plus supported display, and of course the 30-watt wired and wireless fast charging support. Now time to break the seal and see what's inside. Okay, first up is a little white box, and inside we have the SIM eject tool on the top. Next we have a USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone adapter, since there's no headphone jack on the Mi 10. We also have a quick start leaflet, and finally a silicone case for the phone itself. Now let's keep these things aside and let's dig in further. Finally, we have the Mi 10 5G itself. So let's pop this out of the box. There we go. This is our first look at the Mi 10 5G. Now let's quickly take it out of the plastic wrapper. Let's keep it aside and check what else is left in the box. We have a USB Type-C cable, and finally the 30-watt fast charger, and that's pretty much it. With everything set up, let's take a closer look at the display. It has a fairly slim chin at the bottom, also towards the sides, and coming to the top we also have the 20 megapixel selfie camera in the hole punch cutout. The display is a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel with a 90Hz refresh rate and HDR10 Plus support. It also has an in-display fingerprint sensor. Now at the bottom there's the speaker, we have the Type-C port and the dual SIM tray. And coming to the top we have the earpiece cutout for phone calls and another cutout on the top for the second speaker for stereo sound. There's also an IR blaster here. Over to the right we have the volume rocker and of course the power button. Now, the phone feels very premium thanks to the glass back. This is the coral green color variant, but it's also available in a twilight grey shade. Now, let's take a closer look at the cameras. The 4 on the back includes the primary 108 megapixel sensor, a 13 megapixel wide angle camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera, and a 2 megapixel macro camera. The Mi 10 5G runs MIUI 11, which is based on Android 10. It's powered by its Snapdragon 865 chipset, and the unit we have has 8GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 128GB of UFS 3 storage. Xiaomi does offer another version with 256GB of storage as well. The Mi 10 5G also has a 4780 mAh battery with support for up to 30-watt wireless charging and up to 10-watt reverse wireless charging.
The Xiaomi Mi 10 is an out-and-out flagship smartphone with the best hardware available right now and which lets you play just about any Android game at peak frame rates. But there's more you can do to improve the overall gaming experience. The Mi 10 runs on MIUI 11, which has a dedicated game turbo mode. This is where you add the games you play frequently and the app automatically optimizes the phone to offer more resources. If it's still not enough, you can go to settings in the Game Turbo app and turn on performance mode and performance optimization. You can also configure the touch sensitivity and limit the area of touch resistance. This comes handy when you're playing a first-person shooter. Then there's the option to enhance the visuals with more brightness and saturation to make the most of the 6.67-inch HDR display. When the game is added to Game Turbo app, you will see an animation in the top corner when launching the game. You can also call up a nifty sidebar that comes with a host of features like voice changer, screen recording, visual enhancement, and much more. After the right settings are applied, you will notice a good improvement in the overall gaming performance. Thanks for watching. The Xiaomi Mi 10 is an Android flagship smartphone and it runs on Android 10 based MIUI 11, and it also sports a pretty large 6.67-inch AMOLED display that looks pretty good and vibrant. And the best way to enjoy such a good display is by enabling gesture navigation. We're going to show you just how. Now, to enable gesture navigation, head to Settings, scroll down to Additional Settings, and you're going to find an option called Full Screen Display, which is the number 4th in the options. Enter the full screen display and tap on Full Screen Gestures to enable gesture support in the Mi 10. You're going to be given a quick tour of how the gestures work. Swipe up and hold to go to the Recent menu. Just swipe up to go to the home screen and swipe left or right from the edge to go back. So that was a quick tutorial on how to enable gesture navigation on the Xiaomi Mi 10. Thanks for watching. The Xiaomi Mi 10 is an Android flagship smartphone and it runs on Android 10 based MIUI 11, and it also sports a pretty large 6.67-inch AMOLED display that looks pretty good and vibrant. And the best way to enjoy such a good display is by enabling gesture navigation. We're going to show you just how. Now, to enable gesture navigation, head to Settings, scroll down to Additional Settings, and you're going to find an option called Full Screen Display, which is the number 4th in the options. Enter the full screen display and tap on Full Screen Gestures to enable gesture support in the Mi 10. You're going to be given a quick tour of how the gestures work. Swipe up and hold to go to the Recent menu. Just swipe up to go to the home screen and swipe left or right from the edge to go back. So that was a quick tutorial on how to enable gesture navigation on the Xiaomi Mi 10. Thanks for watching.
Mi 10 is Xiaomi's flagship smartphone with top-of-the-line features and powerful hardware. Having said that, Xiaomi smartphones are known for an increasing number of push notifications that can be an annoyance to many users. So in this video, let us walk you through the process of limiting push notifications and setting permissions on the Mi 10 running on MIUI 11. Open the Settings app and scroll down to Passwords and Security. Tap on Authorization and Revocation. From the list of apps granted authorization, tap on MSA and revoke the authorization. You will see a pop-up asking you to confirm the action with a 10-second wait time. Tap on Revoke and you're done. Next, scroll down and revoke the authorization for Get Apps as well. Go back to Passwords and Security menu and select Privacy from the list of options. Under the User Experience Program category, disable the toggle for User Experience Program and send diagnostic data automatically. Next, tap on the Ad Services option and disable Personalized Ad Recommendation. To disable any other push notifications, go to the Settings menu and tap on Notifications. From the list of apps, manually disable the ones that are bothering you. For setting permissions, go to the Settings menu and select Apps. Tap on Permissions and select Auto Start. Here, choose the app that you want to auto start as soon as the phone is powered on. Go back and tap on Other Permissions. You will now see a list of installed apps with necessary permissions. Choose an app to see the permissions granted by you and modify it if needed. So that was how to limit notifications and set permissions on the Mi 10. Thanks for watching this video.